Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect, Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games, and we have some spicy Pauper lists here. We have Slivers versus Goblins, Goblin cohort swinging into that predatory sliver. Mog Flunkies has joined the side of the Goblins here. The Goblin King himself, Mark Fenter. Another predatory sliver, turning all of these guys now into 3/3s, and we've got a problem. Teetering Peak is going to potentially allow Mark to continue some pressure here. A Jackal Familiar. And now a Chain Lightning. Unfortunately, at sorcery speed. This could have been very interesting as an instant. And sending for 7 damage. +2/+0 from Teetering Peak. Will that be the difference here? Getting a little bit extra out of his mana base. Utopia Sprawl. And can Micah get down some other creatures, hopefully with a little bit of a pump effect? Something like a Plated Sliver would be nice. We have a Striking Sliver for 1 red, giving them first strike. Mog Conscripts, an additional Conscripts, and Mark just going super wide here. Sends for 7 damage. It's a pair of 3/3s. First strike. I'm sorry, a pair of 2/2s. 3/3s would have been very bad. First strike. Before that happens, we've got a Mutagenic Growth. And that is going to clear the Striking Sliver, leaving behind the Predatory Sliver. So 2 points of first strike damage, taking down nothing as the creature it was blocking became a 4/4. Now we've got Sinew Sliver and another Predatory Sliver, so a team of 4/4s. Looked like another Utopia Sprawl. And a Winged Sliver. And a Poisonous Sliver. And that should likely be a wrap. It looks like Micah can stay pat here and just kill in the air next turn for lethal. Oh, but he's actually going to turn some guys sideways now. Can Mark punish this? Can Mark find a way to get past these 3 blockers? Maybe a Goblin Bushwhacker? No, he does not have it. So he's turning everything sideways, as Goblin players do. 9 damage incoming toward 8 life points. Blocking just some of it will be fine. And Mark gonna scoop it up. Taking a look at his sideboard. What can he do to answer this Meat Hook Menace? Never actually seen a Sliver Pauper deck in person. I played a lot of Slivers over the years, played against it a lot, helped a lot of people build Sliver decks. Actually still have a premium deck Slivers on the shelf here. Sold almost all of them. Actually sold several copies of that since I opened up here in Bellingham, Mass. I was surprised to just see how well stuff does that's been in the vault for all these years, taking it out, giving it some daylight. People are happy to scoop that stuff up despite it being a very rare and expensive collectible. We'll see what Micah's able to do here. It's got Gemhide Sliver. All sorts of ability to just put everything out on the board. Your Slivers are tapping for mana. They're pumping each other. They just work so well when everything's firing on all cylinders. Can Mark find a way to kill before that happens? Poisonous Sliver. Another Goblin cohort and swinging for 2. Mark still with an untapped red mana, not able to make the best use of his mana perhaps, or perhaps he has some removal in store for whatever it is Micah does. Getting the mana base for this deck together a real consideration. It's primarily green. Looks like a Flame Slash, trading 1 for 1. And now Goblin cohorts attacking after this Jackal Familiar enters the battlefield. Has 6 damage potential. And that is a Heart Sliver. For a second, I thought it was a Grim Lavamancer. That card would absolutely wreck house in Pauper. But we've got a Hasty Sliver turning sideways, and the poison counters are starting to accumulate to the point where Mark actually holding back. And Search, taking a look at the top 5. Getting a couple of slivers in hand. Now 6 damage coming in. Mark sensing the tempo shift. Or not, actually just being able to do the math. Lightning Bolt and Goblin Grenade. So Mark not thinking he was going to out-tempo, but instead just end it right there and then, and he does, forcing game number 3. Lightning Bolt and Goblin Grenade combining to do 8 damage out of nowhere, and Micah did not have the time that he was hoping for to continue assembling his team of slivers. Regardless how this match goes, his deck does have me very interested in building a Pauper version. I had Legacy Slivers thrown together recently. I think I may actually just take that apart and see what I can do in some Pauper with it. Our next Pauper Open will be announced very soon. Trying to do these every month or two. Every month we do Legacy, Vintage, and Modern. And then we pepper in Old School and Pauper as we can. Pre-releases do take up several weekends a year, so we can't do everything on a monthly basis. Another Foundry Inspector, not Foundry Inspector, something Foundry, Tinge Street, something, I don't know. Don't know the name of that one, but whenever a red creature enters the battlefield, he gets +1/+0. Played him in Krenko in Commander before, and he gets out of hand real fast. Burning Tree Shaman. Gonna give some triggers. And actually an unknown card, like legit unknown, has haste, but I'm not actually sure what it is. A Burning Tree Shaman triggering into another Hasty Boy. So +2/+0 on these triggers amounts to just a ton of damage here, and these are just 3/3s. So down to just 2 life. His Sliver's sticking around. He needs a couple of Slivers here to stay alive. Sentinel Sliver, Vigilance, that could be useful. Oh no, and Search is not going to do it. Lightning Bolt will take it down regardless, even if he had another blocker, so perhaps the merciful thing to do there from the Goblin King himself. Mark Fenter taking this one down in 3. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.